How's everybody doing? My name's Mike, and we got Mr. Maverick with us today. So let's talk about how to get your puppy to understand what you're telling it to do. So if we tell the dog to sit, you want the dog to sit after one time of saying the word sit. So a common mistake I see is somebody will say sit, 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 sit until the dog sits. What we want to do is tell the dog one time, heel. We tell the dog, and if we tell the dog one time, if he doesn't do it, we make him do it. Heel, heel, sit. So if he doesn't sit, I put a little pressure, and there we go, he sits. So that's how I teach the dog to do it after one time. We say the word sit, and then we make it happen if it doesn't happen. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Good job. That time he sat on his own, meaning with no leash pressure. Good sit, buddy. Good job. Good sit. So when you're telling your dog to do something, you tell them one time. If they don't do what you ask, then you make it happen, and that's how you get the muscle memory of sit. And then they go because they know, well, if after good boy after I say the word sit, he's going to make me do it anyway. So muscle memory, they hear the word sit, then they just go into it. Good boy. I'm telling him good boy because he's laying down. Good job, buddy. So let's also talk about saying the word stay. It's very common for people to say sit, stay, stay when the dog's about to move. So we just repeat the command. So if I tell the dog to sit and he starts moving, I'm just going to say sit. The reason is, if I say stay, that's teaching the dog there's a different word for you to sit. I'm asking you to sit, but now I'm saying something different, but I mean for you to keep sitting. It really doesn't make much sense. You're only complicating things, and you're adding a different command to keep the command you originally wanted. So if we tell the dog to sit or lay down, the dog moves, and we say no, stay, what we really meant is no, keep sitting, no, keep laying down. That's what we meant. So this is why we would just say sit or down. If I start moving, I think he's going to move. Down, no, down. See how I just repeat the command, down. I just remind him of what I want from him, right? So I say something. If he doesn't do it, we make it happen. That's how you get the dog to start listening to you after the first time. Don't say it twice and make it happen. Don't say it 3 times. Say it once, make it happen. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Good job. Down. Down. He hasn't practiced down outside, so this is going to be a first one for him. Good boy. Good down. Heel. Sit. So if I tell him down and it doesn't happen, down. Doesn't happen, I take a leash. I use a little leash pressure. There we go. And if I think he's going to move, I just repeat the down command to him. I'm just going to repeat the down command. Down. Down. Good down, boy. Good job. And we're either encouraging or discouraging dogs. So if the dog does what I want, I'm going to encourage him. If he does not do what I want, I'm going to say no, correction, then direction, okay? Heel. Good boy. Atta boy. Sit. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Good sit. Sit. This is how you get the dog to do it after the first time of asking them. You don't want to be asking your dog several times to do one behavior. You want it to be clear, consistent. You want them to do it the first time you ask, because otherwise you're going to get frustrated asking a dog 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Down. No, down. No. So no, correction, down, direction. So what you saw is no, leash tug, down. That's the no, correction, direction. No, leash tug, down. That's the formula that's going to help your dog understand down. So again, we're not going to say stay to the dog. We're just going to repeat the command we asked of the dog, down. If we think the dog's going to move, I'm going to say down. Good boy. So if he does a good job, I'm also going to tell him good down. Good boy. Good down. Good down, buddy. Good down. Good boy. So I can also repeat the command with the reinforcer, my praise. I can also say good boy, good down. I can put the word down in there to help him understand, this is what I want. You're doing a good job. This is what I want from you. So again, if you tell your dog something, like if I tell him to come heel to me right now and he doesn't do it, I'm going to tug on the leash to give him some pressure to let him know which way I want him to come. That's how I got him to start coming to me the first time I tell him. So if you watch, okay, heel. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Oh, good job, buddy. Good boy. Good job. So you can achieve this with just a little bit of practice with your dog. You know, you do this every day for 5-10 minutes a day, and your dog's going to learn a lot. This is a young puppy. He's working on about 4 months. And your 4-month-old puppy can behave like this. It's very possible. You just have to provide the proper leadership and do the right things to convey to the dog what you want. Good job, buddy. You're doing a good job. Down. So if he doesn't do it, a little leash pressure. Down. And see, eventually enough of me doing that, he's going to start going into a down on his own. He's doing a pretty good job. This is the first time really doing downs outside. So he's doing a good job. You just want to practice this every day. Don't say stay to your dog. Repeat the command you originally wanted them to do. And you know, just work on it with your dog every day. If you tell them to sit, make it happen. If they don't do it, make it happen after you say the word sit. That's how you're going to get that muscle memory.